My mic was muted, y'all. I'm over here talking. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna get y'all some time to get in the chat. Um, Shout out to if your team is 2-0. My team is 2-0. Shout out to them boys. We run New York. Um, we did it for Pimp C. That's all I can say. We did it for Pimp. Um, yes, Sendall's first. Hey, Sendall. Hey,
Yeah, we
girl. Yeah,
y'all
she's
two and
first.
zero. Y'all 2-0. Seeing dolls first. We 1-1. Salute to my Packers, but we lost yesterday. Damn, damn, damn.
Hate to see it. Shout
I
out to
know.
them boys. We got the job done. You know, they was feeling very confident because they stole a win, but they had to come to the D, and the D was in them.
Yeah,
No balls.
yeah. Gross. It was nasty.
That shit is funny.
But I feel you though.
Yeah, yeah. New York State. Yeah, they just
They gotta figure it out.
But the Giants won yesterday. Surprisingly, they did win yesterday. So all hopes isn't lost, New York. Y'all still have the Giants somewhat, but they just didn't get the job done with this. That's all.
Right.
Very gross. It's okay. Uh, Phenom Revolution 43. That sounds like a. Are you in a gang, sir? Because that sounds like a gang.
Don't 143 mean I love you?
Oh, well, it's a friendly gang.
Yeah,
Phenom
yeah.
Revolution. What's up, Phenom? Andre, a Rose. Yeah, that was crazy. That game was crazy. Shout out to Colorado. That's my new team right there. I believe in
That's,
Colorado. Until Dion is gone, I'm gone.
that's everybody new team for
Right.
sure.
When he go, I go.
Yeah,
Wherever he go,
bet.
I'm going. Hey, Ken. It does mean, oh, okay. I love you too. Phenom Revolution 143. Yeah, shout out to Colorado. We up. Yeah. The
Wow. Wow. If I could flip that into like a nickname, like, all right, cool. Yep, I'm with it. The Invisible Graham. Yep, let's do it.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, shout out to my team, Colorado. Shout out to Texas. We's undefeated. Hook 'em. We beat Bama's ass. We keep beating everybody else's ass. Texas on one right now in football. We trying to well except Texans. Houston, they trash. They don't want nothing. Yeah. They trash. The Houston is good for the women, the food, and the clubs. So, but shout out to Houston. My friends in Houston too. But yeah, we gonna get into some things today. It's been a wild week in wrestling. Very wild week. We're gonna, of course, get into Dynamite. We're gonna get into Collision. We're gonna get into Rampage, Women Business. We're gonna talk about Jade Cargill, of course. I'm gonna whoop the AEW fans' ass. They were showing their ass this weekend. Um, yeah. We gonna get it ready for Grand Slam too. Grand Slam is coming up. It is this Wednesday, and we're gonna get into that as well. So y'all know the regular routine. You put your D's up for Dynamite, you put your C's for Collision, and Graham will keep tally. I'm gonna still do the card of the week. So we gonna get into it, y'all. We gonna get into it because I got a lot I want to say. So we're gonna get into it. So Dynamite and of course Collision's opener, they both opened up. Dynamite opened up with the AEW International Championship. It was John Moxley versus Big Bill. And then, of course, in Collision, you had Brian Danielson, Claudio, versus Ricky Starks and also Big Bill as well. He was booked for 2 nights, and also BCC or whatever. So Dynamite, of course, that international championship match, that was pretty interesting. I want to say Big Bill is probably one of my favorite man wrestlers right now. He has everything. Like, he literally has everything. This is probably been AEW has probably been the best thing that has happened to him. He was popping in WWE too, don't get me wrong. And he find his solo footing in AEW. So yeah, he's probably one of my, like I said, my favorite big men in wrestling today. He reminds me so much of Test, like the aura, his big boot, just everything that he does. He's very versatile. Test was very versatile too. The only thing that Big Bill got on him is Big Bill know how to cut a promo. Test wasn't really good at cutting promos. That was never his strong suit, to me, in my opinion. He was good with the female manager. I loved when Trish was his manager. That worked. It was, he's good looking. If he was paired up with a good looking woman, it worked. Yeah, Big Bill is probably my favorite big man. The Moxley match and the Big Bill match, at first it wasn't communicating well to me at first, like the first 2 minutes. And then they started to pick up in that match, like they started to find their footing in that match, being the size difference. That's the one thing. It's very, very hard to have a good match with the big men with the size difference, especially if the height is not the same or they don't weight the same. That's a difficult thing to do, and certain people know how to do it. I know when Kane was in his prime, even though we don't like Kane, but Kane in 01 and also in 02, which was my favorite Kanes. Kane knew how to adapt, like, to any wrestler. He was my favorite big man at the time in those days because he knew how to do that. Like, he know how to do hardcore style. He knew how to do, he could get physical, or he could get a little bit acrobatic as well. So that's what I see in Big Bill too. Luchasaurus do it as well. But Big Bill he connects with the fans more than Luchasaurus. But Luchasaurus did have a great match with Darby Allin. So kudos to Big Bill. And also in the Collision match, the match with Claudio, he communicated with Claudio and Bryan Danielson really well too. I did enjoy him in that tag match. Ricky Starks picked up the win. And also on Wednesday on Dynamite, of course, Moxley ends up retaining the championship. But he's just not my speed. I like the PWG style. The headliners work. Yeah, different strokes for different folks. It's cool. It takes time, but I think, to me, Big Bill is. I like him. I like what I'm seeing out of him. He did a great job keeping up with Claudio, and he did a great job keeping up with Bryan Danielson. That's not easy. Claudio is not an easy wrestler to keep up with. Both of them are a strong style, more on the strong style. So he kept up really well. He, in my opinion, I'm gonna say it. He really pretty much carried the match, the tag match. But Ricky Starks and Big Bill end up picking up the win on that. So if you in the chat, you put your D's or you put your C's. Moxley has some bleeding going on in that match too. So put your D's or put your C's on which one that you like that opened up for the week. Okay. Yeah, Sean, you usually the first person out here. You usually the first one out here. Like, you the first in attendance. He said, sorry I'm late. Like, like he in school. Yeah. Get your pencils out. Yeah. You lucky I ain't write a tardy. Tardy to the party. Okay. Also,
sorry to cut in. Let's get your votes in the chat. Dynamite or Collision, this first segment. Moxley and Big Bill, or are we going with the tag match on Collision? Appreciate y'all.
Also on Collision, Dynamite, you had Don Callis. He was revealing his next masterpiece. Now this is, and then also on Collision, you had FCR versus Iron Savages. Okay. The Don Callis masterpiece, we knew it was going to be Ibushi. We have been saying it since the summer. We saw that this was coming. This is going to be really, really, really good. Um, I can't wait to see this match. I'm so curious on how it's going to go, but I know it's going to deliver. So we knew this was coming. We ready for it. And then on Collision, of course, open, I guess, tag championship match. It was FTR versus Iron Savages. This is my first time seeing Iron Savages, and I liked what I saw. And I wouldn't mind having them in the tag division. I liked what I saw out of them. We need more tag team like that. I enjoyed them. So Tony, do something with Iron Savages. I like what I saw. I need to see like one more because I like what I saw. And of course, FTR picks up the win. They, I guess, giving people opportunity because now they're going to face the Academy. So yeah. Okay, that's cute. Yay. Yeah, so that's what we had. FTR's tag team title reign. We're gonna have to have an honest conversation about it. Nobody's been talking about it. It's time to start talking about it. This reign was not good. Okay, it was okay, but this reign was not good. This tag team reign was not good. I wish Young Bucks would have took the dub, but I understand why Young Bucks took the L at All In. You want to avoid the discourse, and of course, it's best for business. But their title reign and how they've been moving, yeah, it's time to have that conversation, you guys. Okay, but I, of course, will see them at DreamCon. Which we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, so if you in the chat, of course, put your D's for the masterpiece or you put your C's for FCR Iron Savages, okay? But yeah, y'all gonna have to have that honest conversation about FTR's title reign. It's yes, it's very, very yin. It's he said it's trash. It's been, the vibe is different. Yep, the vibe is really different this reign. It's what this you kind of, do you need CM Punk FTR or what's going on? It's going on. But yeah, I like Iron Savages. Sign them and put them in the tag division. I like them. I like what I saw. So moving on, of course, we had on Dynamite the Le Sex Gods promo. And then on Collision, it was John Silver versus Anthony Bowen. Le Sex Gods, Jericho was letting his little ass know, you better come with it because you taking this shit as a joke. You forgot who I am. You forgot who I was, my process to get to this point in my career. I'm not, he basically told him I'm not one of them, okay? I will whoop your ass in front of your wife, in front of everybody, okay? And then on Collision, of course, John Silver versus Anthony Bowens. Now, the first few segments was very, very funny because John Silver was just like, I looked up what scissoring means and y'all are not doing it right. That shit was funny. I laughed at that. But that was a good call, good decision that Tony made because that originally it was supposed to be Evil Uno, but they switched it to John Silver. I see why he did that because John Silver is literally the favorite of Dark Order. People like John Silver more than probably anybody on there. And John Silver can go in the ring, obviously. He can go for his size. He's a short guy. Look at him kick. Look what he got to do to kick that high. He's not tall, but he's very charismatic. And then Anthony Bowen, he speaks within himself. Anthony Bowen is phenomenal in the ring. Like, he's really, really good. I've always enjoyed Anthony Bowen since he's been in AEW when he was solo before the Acclaim was even founded. So it was a great match between the two, and I did enjoy it. And then, of course, that's the rivalry in itself, Dark Order and the Acclaim. So if you in the chat, hey Cujo, if you in the chat, just put your D's up or put your C's up. If you for the Sex Gods segment, put your D's. And if you like the Anthony Bowens John Silver match, put your C's up. John Silver would be a problem if he was 5'10". Yep, that's true. That's true. Just like Chad Gable.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Are Dark Order supposed to be heels now, or tweeners, or what are they doing?
They're heels.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotcha.
It most likely happened at ROH.
Yeah, it did, but it was just the I see this match with Bowens and Silver, but because the only thing I saw from this match was the clip of I Googled scissoring and you guys are doing it wrong. And I'm like, the delivery of that doesn't really sound like heel. I don't know, Mihu, who was it? Somebody in the chat just said, oh, my bad. It was Phenoms. Evil Uno would have been a better match and probably would have delivered that line just as good. And it would have been a cool match either way, but I was just confused about their alignment.
Well, you remember when Brody Lee was part of Dark Order, John Silver was always the one that got fussed at because he always had
right.
that.
So you're right.
I think they're gonna keep that in it. Like John Silver still be his goofy self, even though they're heels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah. So why y'all saying C's because y'all trying to make me mad because y'all know how I feel about my Jericho. Is that why y'all are saying C's right now? Because I don't like that. Yeah, get the pay.
Shit was hilarious.
Y'all know D was better. All them C's.
Y'all gotta trip it out.
He said blame Sammy.
Damn near.
Oh,
he's just not interesting. Like, I'm sorry.
I just keep trying. Like, I'm just like, every time at one statement, I'm like, okay. Then the next one, I'm like, Jericho, please give it up. He's not him. You chose the wrong sensei. You chose the wrong student.
I think one of these guys needs facial hair, and Jericho doesn't do that. So, Sammy, you got to figure something out.
Jericho used to. We don't know. He used to.
Yeah, but he ain't really been. He been clean shaven pretty much the whole time he's been in AEW. He like, nah, y'all gonna see my face.
Because them grays.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gray. It's gray. I'm like, no, not right now. Not right now. I'm not letting my.
That's it, Malik. Malik is right. It's weird to look at Sammy for a long time. It's like you was almost supposed to have a Michael Jackson face, but they messed up in the. All right, I'm chill, but I'm just saying, he looked funny sometimes, and he stopped putting his tongue out, so that's cool. I'm sorry.
You know that toy, that squeak?
Yeah.
That's what he looked like if you look at him for a long time. You start seeing it. I do. I don't know if anybody else do. If you know that squeaky toy that them dogs like with their hair that stick all the way up, they look like them trolls. That's what he looked like to me.
Them little dolls.
Yeah, he looked just like them dogs.
That's hecka funny.
I'm sorry, Sammy, my bad. But I'm just saying, like, if you look at Sammy for a long time, you're going to see it. You're going to be like, oh, shit, it happened to me. I was just looking at him for a long time. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? He look like that toy. That Trolls toy.
Nah, Phenom, you're right. It's not all Elite Cosmetics. It's not. He's right.
If you look at Sammy for more than 5 seconds, you're gonna see it. His eyes start to okay. Okay, y'all, let's move on. So then after that, Aussie Open, of course, on Collision, they had a squash match, and then they challenged, they basically called FTR bitches, and they was just like, we'll beat you with or without a title. And they let them know, like, we won titles too. Y'all not the only ones that won titles. We won titles. That's my tag team right there. I love Aussie Open. I fucks with them the long way. And I like their theme song for some reason. They come out so cool. It's just something about him. And he got that, he's so skinny, but he's so strong. Aussie Open. Yeah, they basically, they was like, FTR, y'all been ducking and dodging us, like we've been saying. And, it's time to put the gold on them. I want them to be champions. I see. Oi. What? What did I say? He said it's, what did I say? All I said was, I see, oi. I want them to have the gold. So put the gold on them. FTR really got, listen, look, they wasn't beating the allegations, okay? I was just like, I see Open right there. Why you want to fight the Academy? Why you want to fight? Why you only face Lucha Brothers once?
They said, nah, give us the guns again.
Right. And then dodge the fuck out of the Acclaim. Like, FTR, you ain't beating the allegations right now. You're not beating it. Yeah, y'all not gonna count that because that was a segment within itself. Next up, we had, of course, on Dynamite, we had Adam Page versus Brian Cage Part 2. And then on Collision, it was Andrade versus Scorpio Sky. This might be a hard one right here. This might be a tie. I don't know, because both of them delivered, in my opinion. Adam Page and Brian Cage delivered, as always. Good chemistry. It was a good match. I knew it was gonna go. Shout out to Prince Nana. He out there doing his thing, getting, he has made an image for himself too. So shout out to him as a manager. We didn't really have a popular manager. Of course, it was Don Callis, but now we have a brother. It's just as popular as Don Callis. So it's wonderful. Wonderful.
He's had a rebirth in AEW, and I think it's been really dope to see.
Mm-hmm. And then on Collision, of course, returning again, Scorpio Sky, and then, of course, Andrade. Now, these two, they also delivered. Scorpio Sky is amazing. It's just unfortunate that he is injury prone. This is his third time coming back from an injury. So, he could be that guy, but the wrestling gods are not on his side for some reason. So, but Collision fits him. So I can see them doing more with Scorpio Sky on Collision because it actually fits him. The crowd receives him well there. So keep him on Collision. And of course, Andrade's gonna do what Andrade's gonna do. So he did phenomenal. He did really, really well, and he picked up the win. And then something interesting happened. I didn't put it in my notes, but after that match, of course, Jay White comes out, and Jay White challenges to fight Andrade. This is going to be for the hoes, for the bad bitches, this match right here. But I want to say, y'all, the demo chart with Adam Page drew the most women demo in AEW's history. He's on a roll with it. Ladies love Adam Page. We love Adam Page. Why don't y'all, as men, look like Adam Page? Adam Page, he looks like he will build you a house. He will make you a sandwich. He's going to kiss you on your forehead. And he's going to go out there and hunt a bear, hunt a deer, save you from a dragon, save you from a burning house. It's Adam Page, a man, the man. But yes, he drew the most women's demographic. Like, it was up, it was sky high. Like, ladies love Adam. Ladies love Adam. And also
ladies love Cool Page.
Yeah, ladies love Cool Page. The ladies love Adam Cool Page. Cowboy shit Page.
This is hilarious.
Ladies love Adam Cowboy shit Page. I try to tell everybody with the women, because Roman Reigns with the women is high. We got ours. And that's Adam Page. Yeah, he will slay a dragon. Adam Page will get a rope and just slay. Yes, he gives the country just the hair on his chest. You want something, baby? And kiss you and beat up a tiger, save you from a lion. Like, he gives that type. Yes, and he's very transparent. That's what makes him even more sexy. He was like, the meds ain't working. No, this is when the ladies was for Adam Page. That I'm a man promo. Sexy. That was sexy. Ladies love Adam Cowboy shit Page. Don't. I'm a man. Yes, the I'm a man promo. It was just, you let it be. I am a man out here. Mrs. Page, you're a lucky woman, okay? All the ladies love your husband, okay? They love him. They love him, okay? So, shout out to Adam Page. As long as he's on the screen, the women is going to be there. If they see Adam Page logo, they're going to be there. So, Adam Page versus Swerve, the lady's going to be there, okay? That is for the women. Shout out to the ladies that watch AEW. We matter. You see, we matter. You know what I'm saying? We bring in demos. They love him. Yeah, they love him, man. Put your C's for Collision or put your D's for Dynamite. Either you for Ladies Love Adam Cowboy shit Page, or you for Spicy Andrade Poppy.
I don't know, Keeks. The way you just sold Adam Page for the last 4 minutes. If I see a C in this comment section, they not really rocking with you.
Dang, y'all not. It's gonna be the men because they like, oh, fuck that shit, fuck that. D and C. He talking about some D and C. D. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboy shit. Yeah, it's a hard one. This was probably these 2 hours of like, it's gonna be neck to neck. Okay. So moving on. Of course, after that, MJF had his MJF math promo. You know, it was kind of like Scott Steiner math. It was the same thing, and it was hilarious. It was funny. I gave my chuckles, you know. Gave me a chuckle. His neck is hurting. Battle of the neck. Get that neck. But yeah, so that we don't have to add that to the tally because it was, it was just warming up for the main event and stuff like that. So we got that.
So
Enough.
if Roderick Strong is neck strong, does that mean MJF neck is weak? Like he don't got good neck, he get bad neck? That's gross. All right, I'm chill.
Yes. Yeah.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Pause. All right, I'm muting.
Shout out to the strong necks. Shout out to the strong necks out there. Roger Strong. Strong neck. Shout out to the strong necks. We don't discriminate on here. I don't discriminate on here. We celebrate all. So shout out to the strong necks. Team Strong Necks. If we are Roger Strong, our fan base name is Strong Neck. The Strong Neck Gang. He said my dog. With a question mark. Okay, so then on Dynamite also, we had Darby Allin and Nick Wayne versus Matt Menard and Angelo Parker. And then, of course, on Collision, we had the Righteous versus the Hardys, okay? I ain't gonna hold y'all. On Collision, I liked what I saw out of the Righteous. Now, they may look like they don't take a bath. They may look like they do not take a bath or a habit. They look dirty. They look like they probably musty, but they can go. I liked what I saw. I like what I saw. And Jeff Hardy looks good in this match, actually. He looks healthy. Now I'm not gonna say that he looked like his old self, but he looks better. He looks like, I'm gonna say 2017 in a way. Okay, he looks pretty good. Matt is getting slower. Okay, I need them to hurry up with their last journeys. Okay, because Matt Hardy is getting slower. Jeff is he's just as slow, but he looks better than he did at first. But the Hardys, it's time retirement. Okay, we love y'all. Y'all have nothing else to prove, or we know that y'all letting folks get over and stuff, but it's time. Okay, it's them kids.
Yo, he gotta support him, man.
He got
kids expensive.
Yeah, he got about 6. Yeah, kids expensive, so yeah, most likely probably. He probably need that money. Like, I got kids, literally a lot. Pull out next time.
He said no.
Right. I said no. So, and then Darby Allin and Nick Wayne, the pair up was really good. They make a great pair up, and I like the story that they're doing because I've said Nick Wayne is going to turn on Darby Allin and he's going to eventually join Christian. I enjoy and I do appreciate Matt Menard. I do like him. I like both of them. They're really good wrestlers. They just annoy me, but they're good wrestlers. So that was also a pretty good match too. But the storytelling in within Nick Wayne and Darby Allin. Nick Wayne is going to turn on Darby. He's going to join Christian. If you can't see that happening, I don't know what to tell you, but you can see it's happening. Like it's putting into play. Okay. So in the chat, put your D's for Darby Allin or put your C's for the dirty people. D's or C's, okay? Can't blame. Yeah, his wife is beautiful. She's a beautiful, annoying person, but yeah, kids are expensive. You can't just be leaving it in and expecting diapers not to cost damn near $80. I don't, Main events, of course. The other main event on Collision is part of Women Business, so I won't get into that until Women Business. So we'll get into the Dynamite's main event. Dynamite's main event, of course, It was for the Grand Slam World title eliminator, and it was between Roderick Strong and Samoa Joe. And this was a great main event. Roderick Strong was on his best shit. Samoa Joe was on his best shit. You couldn't have gone wrong with this match. I knew, of course, it was gonna be Samoa Joe. And then, of course, after the match, Roderick Strong was being dramatic, but I love it. He saw Adam Page come out, and then he just dropped down and started screaming his name and shit, talking about some of his Adam looking, and started screaming. And I enjoyed that. I like this. It's making the Kingdom people care about the Kingdom while also care about Roderick Strong, because it gives them, like some relevance, even though the Kingdom has been relevant, like as far as what they have contributed to wrestling for ROH, but it's just making them popular with the storyline. They're being dramatic too, talking about it's Neck Awareness Month and stuff like that. And y'all is just showing Roderick, So I enjoyed this, the main event. Yeah, he's about some Adam, I can't see you.
That was the best stretcher job I have ever seen, because he literally looked at Adam Cole walking down the ramp and said, "Oh, I'm hurt." And they did a whole stretcher job for him faking.
And then you had one of them talking about some Adam, you shut your mouth. They arguing and shit. You did this. You did this. They're just so dramatic. But you see, he is coming out for Roderick more than he is for MJF, though, a little bit. So we'll see. Like, we're seeing how this is playing out. I want them to push the pedal to it a little bit, but hey, we get what we get. Like towards the yeah.
Okay. All right, Keeks. I like Phenom.
It was Phenom. You're new here, so that was a good joke. But yeah, so that was Dynamite's main event. Of course, I will get into Collision's main event. Let's run down Rampage. Y'all know how I go with Rampage. I just go on through them because it's Rampage. We still watch though, but it's just now become like extras for the story on Collision or Dynamite, okay? And a little bit of ROH in it too. So on Rampage, we had Lucha Brothers, Hardys, Butcher, and Lucha Brothers Hardys versus Butcher Blade and I got that wrong, didn't I? It's too many people. Put the Rampage up because there was too many people.
It is what was it? The Bucks and the Lucha Bros against Butcher, Blade, Jared, and Lethal. Yeah, the A-Man.
Yeah. It was a lot of them. It was a lot of them. Because I came in a little bit later on that match, so I didn't too much. I missed a little bit. It's a lot of people basically. The next one you had the Kingdom, Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. I like Christopher Daniels. I enjoyed him. I enjoyed his time. I do like Matt Sydal. And of course, I like the Kingdom. They're all great wrestlers. They're all great. This was ROH. If you with the ROH and stuff like that, this is ROH up and down. And also, you had the Acclaim had a squash match, of course, and then they came out to challenge Dark Order. And then, of course, the main event of Rampage, I will discuss, of course, in Women's Business. You see that AEW had 2 women's main event. Yeah, women's wrestling, right? Yeah. So speaking of Women's Business, play the clip, please.
This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. You need to stay out of women's business.
got it. That's something your mama should have taught you to stay out of women business, okay? Okay, so women business, of course, Dynamite. It was the Grand Slam Women's Championship, the four-way eliminator. It was Britt Baker, Sheeta F. Baby, please say the baby, Nyla Rose, and Toni Storm, all former AEW Women's Champions. Okay, all four of them. So it was great seeing all four of them in the ring. They all four of them were great AEW Women's Champions. You know, especially if you were day one, you remember Nyla Rose reign. We remember Sheeta's. Britt Baker, she did what she had to do. And also Toni Storm, she had an amazing reign as well. So, now it's a story within this because it's been tension between Sheeta and Britt Baker. We're having something that doesn't involve the title. So that is something we're going to possibly see a match out of these two women. Who knows? But it has been tension between those two because Britt has been taking most of the pins when Sheeta's been doing a lot of work. Okay? So we have that. And of course, they've always had tension since Britt Baker had the championship. So it's always been something there. Toni Storm, of course, she takes the win and she gets to face Saraya at Grand Slam. We saw this coming. We knew this was going to happen. It makes sense. I love Toni Storm's character change, the whole Hollywood, the Marilyn Monroe. She is killing that. She's making it interesting. She's giving y'all what y'all been wanting out of the AEW's women's division, something to that scenario. We're getting it, and it's hitting. It's not missing. So, great match on Dynamite. I'm gonna move on to Collision because I'm gonna get on Rampage last. So on Collision, of course, it was the main event. Chris Statlander versus Britt Baker. They main evented Collision. Can't even get the words right. Chris Statlander brought the best out of Britt Baker. This is probably one of the best matches I've seen Britt Baker do recently this year. Amazing champion. Chris Statlander is an amazing champion. She's an amazing wrestler. Of course, they was in Britt Baker's school, and they wasn't on Chris Statlander's side because Pennsylvania, they love Pittsburgh. They do love them some Britt Baker. So they was out there. They was supporting her. Britt Baker always gets support. Okay. Always get support. So regardless if she's sticking it up in the ring or if she just literally talking or she coming out there just to do this, they love her. That's why she's always on TV. People are going to tune in. People are going to watch either to say something bad or they're going to watch because they like her. Either way, they watching. That should be that way for everybody, not just certain people. Okay? So, but now we're starting to get that with Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander merch is selling. Chris Statlander is getting the viewership. Chris Statlander, she has fans. She just didn't have fans out there because it was all for Britt Baker. But everywhere else, she has fans. She's loved online and also on TV. So, Chris Statlander did the damn thing. It was a great match. Of course, she takes the win. And then, of course, we had Julia. She was looking through the rafters at this match. So I don't know. She may be the next opponent for her. But we'll see. But Chris Statlander the story isn't within itself. She's a fighting champion. Her story, if you've been paying attention to each time that she wrestles, she's becoming more of a beast. Like it's becoming more brutal. With how she wrestles. Like she just keeps coming
at getting over her toughness.
Yes, like she hasn't been holding back.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Like that's her, she's the fighting champion. She is a beast. She doesn't hold back. She's more than a woman when she steps in that ring. He ready to what you want, Malik? What is it? Gonna raise his hand. What is it that you want, Malik? You have your hand raised. We're gonna give him some time, y'all. Do, 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 do. He did. Yeah, he had his hand raised. Hurry up and type. It was the comment above. Where's the question?
I think he just wanted to say something, and he wanted his. I think he just wanted his statement acknowledged, and that's why we get the hand raising. You know what I'm saying? Okay, my bad. Okay, I'm with you.
Oh, okay. Well, you had me thinking you had a legitimate question. See, you know how them teachers be walking by and they look at your test and be like, and make sure that we circle.
Yeah,
that's you right now, Malik. That's you. Okay, and also on Rampage, of course, we had Chris Statlander again versus Jade Cargill. This was a great match. This was probably Jade Cargill's best match since she's been in AEW. Like I said, Chris Statlander brings out the best in the women, and she's safe. And, you know, everything was clicking. Everything, what I saw Friday is what I've been wanting to see for a while, okay? This is what I've been wanting to see, and I'm pretty certain we're going to see more of it. Of course, you know, the news is she is no longer with AEW. The rumors have it that she is joining WWE. So if I see this in WWE, I'll be like, good, because, you know, they're going to make sure she gets to where she needs to go. And I wish her all the best. Now to get into my further subject, I said my nice things. It's time to talk about it because the shit that I was seeing, I couldn't believe my eyes. A lot of y'all are liars, okay? Let's just get that out the way. A lot of y'all are liars, deceivers, and who the fuck are you kidding, okay? Now today, it was reported the main event drew the lowest in the demo, like it dropped tremendously. And it wasn't no surprise to me because, like I've been saying, demo-wise, on the card, as much as Jade is a star, she wasn't getting that attention for a number of reasons. Why? Y'all have to remember, because the North remembers, only Black people do not, especially Black wrestlers, do not get the luxury of being quote unquote green and still able to be over. Goldberg was green, okay? He was green as it could get. He couldn't really wrestle. That's why he was unsafe, because he couldn't wrestle. Jay wasn't allowed to do that. I saw the discourse as if they did nothing with her. Jade was the first TBS Women's Champion and probably the most protected women's wrestler they had over there. She never lost a match since she's been there. The 2 years she was there, she never lost. Never lost. Able to take vacations. She's probably the first Black woman in pro wrestling that's a major network able to control what she wants to do. Again, Black wrestlers, especially women wrestlers, do not have that luxury of doing that. We have to go to work. Jacqueline has expressed that on interviews before. Jazz has expressed that on interviews before. Jacqueline says she did not have the luxury of taking off when she needed to take off. She was always at work, on time. Or as JR used to say, Jacqueline will probably be the first person there. We don't have that luxury of the schedule that she had. the opportunity that she had and the protection that she had. Now, am I saying that she could have been booked better? Of course. I've always said that. She could have been booked better. But also we have to remember she wasn't really good in ring wise. She was improving, but it wasn't, it still wasn't gaining you guys' attention because she's Black. And how dare this Black woman just come into wrestling that didn't have to go to the indies, get this luxury? Did y'all forget that's how y'all used to act? And when I say y'all, I'm not speaking on nobody on the chat. I'm not speaking. I'm from Texas. I'm gonna say y'all. It can go to anybody. That's just how I talk, okay? But do y'all not recall how y'all, people was calling her green for the longest? She's green. She can't wrestle. She only there because she got a pretty face. She only there so they could compete with Bianca Belair. Y'all don't remember that? Because I remember that. And then when y'all compared her to Bianca Belair, it got real nasty. Bianca's the better wrestler. Bianca did this and this and this and this and this. That was going on. And now all of a sudden, those same people that said these same remarks last year, all y'all gotta do is search their tweets. You will see it. These same people that said this are now the same people who are like, oh, I can't wait till she face Asuka. Oh my God, she's such a star. AEW, they fumbled. Oh my God, L. Oh my God, we gotta talk about our favorite 5 Jade matches. The same 5 matches. You know what's funny? The person that said that, I'm pretty sure he's the one that writes the AEW reviews, and every Jade match that's on Bleacher Report has been seized. It's been seized. Nothing higher than that. But these are the same people that's, I want her to fight Charlotte. I want her to fight Asuka. I want her to fight Rhea Ripley. The switch up is crazy. Did I feel like it, it could have been better? Of course. It could have been better. But I also remember what I was seeing in the ring. Like, she was given a lot. And I'm not saying that he made her or nothing like that, but she was able to control her schedule. She could win tomorrow and go to vacation the next day. And then today to see she should have been AEW champion. Did we want Toni Storm or Jamie Hayter to expose the non-progress in ring wise? Did y'all really want that to happen, to make her look even worse? Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm. That's who y'all wanted a rivalry with? Y'all wanted, I thought we want what's best for her, right? Y'all wanted them to expose that? Y'all wanted them to level down their ability? Y'all was already calling her green. Y'all was already calling her green. That's why she had the whole money. She had the whole money bodysuit. She had the green confetti. She had the green hair. Why did y'all think that she did that? Because y'all was calling her green. And that's why she was saying green like money. Have we forgot? Have we forgot? You wanted her with more Joshis. wanted Jade Cargill with more Joshis. He said he wanted her more with the Joshis. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have amnesia. Are we lost? Are we? I posted on my Instagram when she won her 50th win. Did y'all see that demo chart? It was the lowest. It's been like that since she's been there. Did y'all buy her merch? Did you get the merch? And she had her last match. Look at that demo chart. The lowest. The love online never matched. The love online, it never matched when it came to Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, yes, she is a star. And she does have the potential to be where she needs to be in ring wise. But keep it a book. Y'all did not support her for a lot of reasons. Because the truth of the matter is, Black wrestlers only matter when they're in WWE. They literally have to fight and be a workhorse to get the same type of demo chart or even the average. You want to know what proof that is? Willow Nightingale. Willow Nightingale been booked almost probably like 3 times a week in the beginning of the year just to show that she is good. She made herself get that high. You know, she had to work her ass off. Had to take advice from people she was better than. But she's there. But she's there. Exactly. But she's there. So, with that being said, y'all, y'all wasn't there when we needed it to be there. It doesn't matter if the match or if it didn't make sense. Networks still have to see the value. The networks still have to see the value because they look at the numbers. They don't care what y'all are saying online. If the numbers are not matching, they probably just like, no. I keep saying, why is Britt Baker always on TV? Because people still tune in when she's on TV. Her merch sells. It's not a day that Jade Cargill has made the top merch sellers of the week. I've never seen her on there. The only time she was on there was for them dolls, but not her shirts. So the shit is crazy to me. The switch up is really, really crazy. Especially like y'all didn't, it's the same thing with Cody. Y'all didn't like these people until they're in a brand that you like. So don't sit up here and be like, this is a major fumble. It's a fumble, but it's not a major fumble. Because even without her, when she used to be on vacations, nobody really noticed but the Black people or the people that's not racist. Everybody else didn't give a damn because it was all about Jamie Hayter. Exactly. Jade Cargill was the queen of Rampage. But did y'all watch that? No. It showed. It showed. Y'all wasn't there for her like y'all need to be, like y'all doing online. Y'all do that for a lot of actually some AEW wrestlers. Ricky Starks is another example. Y'all do that with him. The support online not matches demo chart. It's fluctuated. It's too fluctuated. Exactly. Shit. She gonna have to do them house shows. She gonna have to work to get what that media attraction that Drip said the last time. She gonna have to work for that. We know that Trips can talk a well out of a water. So let's not, cut the cap. Not cut the shit, cut the cap. Okay? You got websites that ain't never posted her before posting her. You got people that write articles for these major networks that have given her C's all across the board since she's been there, are now all of a sudden doing top 5 J matches. You got people wanting to talk about Jade Cargill. And the only time they used to talk about Jade Cargill is she's too arrogant. She's too this, she's too that. She didn't get that indie experience, but she talking shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So all y'all gotta do is go on these people pages and see what they said about Jade Cargill. Because I'm gonna keep it real. Did I get my criticism? Yes. Because I want the best for her. I wanted her to improve in ring wise. That's what I wanted. I wanted the potential that I know that she has. And WWE may be the right place to get that out of her. Okay? So I wish her all the best. But cut the cap, y'all. Because y'all, the love online did not match her demo chart. If you want to know, a black man wrote about that, and his name is Alfred. He wrote for Forbes. He wrote about it because he was the main one used to kind of talk about it. Yeah, I love my friends. I had girls' night out just the other day. I love my friends. I ride for my friends all day. If they slide, I slide. You know what I'm saying? I ride for my friends. I don't play by my bitches. But yeah, but I just, I wish her all the best. We're gonna see the scores. You know how it's gonna go. They gonna be happy for her, and then as soon as this like one little mishap, she blue jay, because she's black. She's a black woman. We can't make a mistake. You see, people was turning on Bianca Belair when she kept winning, being a baby face. So that love don't be consistent. Y'all switch up more than Saucy Santana do on the walk challenge. Y'all switch up so much. They gonna flip. Okay, so if you one of those ones that you hated that she left AEW, okay, keep supporting her on WWE. Go and make sure you support her on WWE too. Make sure y'all support her there. Make sure y'all buy her merch. Come through for her. Because if y'all don't come through for her, y'all already know how they do us. Okay? You already know how they do us. This is probably the third black woman that they have. No, the fourth. that they have on the major roster. She is now fulfilled the status quo. Okay? So, y'all better just support her. Yeah, I'm glad she got all the vacation time that she needs, because I know WWE gonna make her work. Yep. They all on them. So, I don't think she cares. No, you sound like Drip. Keeks, what's your top 5 Jade matches? Oh, asshole. Okay. The first one, of course, this Rampage match that happened, which was Jade Cargill and Chris Statlander. 2, I would have to say Nyla Rose and Jade Cargill. 3, I did enjoy Jade Cargill and Athena. 4, unpopular, I would say Taya Valkyrie and Jade Cargill. And 5, I did enjoy Red Velvet and Jade Cargill. Those are my top 5 matches. Yeah, Elon, you thought you did something, didn't you? Yeah, you thought you did something. Ha! He thought he did something. Yeah, Tried to catch me off guard. You tried to catch me slipping. The first and right, what you thought? The first Anna Jay match was dope. Yeah, I did like the Anna Jay. It was a little rocky. It was a little rocky. That's why I couldn't put it on my top 5. But y'all was just looking at that match because the booties. That's y'all was y'all was being nasty. That's why y'all was watching that match. Yeah, Elon thought he was trying to catch me slipping. I stay on go. I'm Keeks. I'm the mayor. I stay on go. So the women business of the week, of course, for the 3rd time in a row, I'm sorry, it's gonna have to go to Miss Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander she's her. Chris Statlander is her. She's her. What about Jay versus Willow? No, because Willow was carrying a little bit too much. She had to. So I couldn't put that in there. Chris Statlander, my women business of the week for the 3rd time in a row. She is an amazing TBS champion, a fighting champion. Like I said, she's a beast. She brings the best out of all the girls. That's what you need. I like the type Sky Blue. Yeah, those were good matches. Y'all keep putting the matches. These are real Jade fans right here. This the real Jade fans right here. They in the chat. Oh, yes. I want to see that. I really want to see her versus Jamie Hayter, though, when Jamie Hayter ever get healed and come back. I just want to see them two go. Just go. Just go. I just want them to go. So, yeah, Chris Statlander is my women business of the week. All right, so let's get into the topic. Where's my belt? Hold on. Let me get my belt. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Get my belt. I got my belt for y'all because why is y'all overreacting like that? Y'all have been overreacting. I saw y'all overreacting this weekend. Let these wrestlers rest, okay? Let these wrestlers rest. I saw AEW's dying. I saw some more shit just because y'all saw the righteous on the card. What is wrong with y'all? I want order. Okay? I want order. So, it's the fall winter time, okay? That means stuff is going to be slowed down and stuff is going to experience. J Champ, stop talking. I'm talking. Stuff is going to slow down. They're going to experiment with some stuff. And just be patient. You know AEW is the spring, summertime hot. And then around this time is when things kind of cool down and they experiment, okay? This is the experiment time right now. So you gonna get what you gonna get, and we're gonna support these people because you might see a potential feud that you might want to see in the spring, summertime. Okay, because the spring and summertime is when wrestling be popping. The fall, y'all know, is that time when they just gonna be putting shit together to see what works and what don't work. Okay, I'll show up the who we ain't talking about that right now. Okay, we not talking about that right now. We not talking about that. Davis, I don't care about you not liking the righteousness. I do. Okay, y'all talking back. Is that a ticking account? No, Malik, get in the. Okay, so y'all need to stop this nonsense. Okay, I don't want to see that no more. I thought y'all said y'all wanted some opportunities, and now y'all mad. And then y'all mad because Orange Cassidy is just talking and walking around eating chips. I thought y'all wanted him to rest. Y'all don't know what y'all want, okay? Y'all don't know what y'all want. And that's y'all problem because y'all spoiled. A little... Yes. Let it be slow. Let things breathe. AEW got to breathe. Tony Khan got to fucking... It's football season for him. Let him breathe. Right. Let OC have his chips. Okay? So, like I said, let these folks breathe. Let them experiment. We've been seeing Shane Taylor on Collision. You know what I'm saying? Things we've been seeing from people that we ain't never seen on the screen before. Okay? Let them cook. Let them figure it out. They got to have a breathing period. Even WWE have a breathing period. Everybody has to have a breathing period. Malik, I said stop talking. Okay? God damn it. I said stop talking, Malik. You hard-headed. I'm gonna have to whoop you again. But yeah, so if I gotta bring this belt out one more time, I'm gonna bring this belt out one more time. Y'all need to stop overreacting. Okay? Y'all are spoiled. Y'all have become spoiled. Y'all want to see Kenny wrestle every day, all the time? Let me put my belt up. And don't let me have to pull it out again, okay? Don't let me have to pull this shit out again. I hated I had to do that. It hurted me more than it hurt you. It hurted me more than it hurt you. I don't have to do it again. Sindal, I just put the belt up. I'm tired, okay? I do. Whoa. Stays giving player clubs vibe. All right, you worthless motherfuckers. Yeah. So y'all are spoiled. Let them have a breathing period. We have DreamCon coming up. Grand Slam is coming up. Let them breathe. We still got Full Gear. This thing's still coming up. Let them breathe, okay? Be patient. Don't make me bring the belt out again. I don't have to do it for the second time because it's going to be ugly this time. Yeah, man, The Rock came out Friday. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The 10-year-old me popped out. The 10-year-old, like as much as I talk about Dwayne Johnson, the 10-year-old me kind of popped out when I heard the If You Smell. The 10-year-old me popped out. The 10-year-old me popped out. How did y'all feel when y'all saw Dwayne Johnson? We can talk about Dwayne Johnson a little bit. I just want to say I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I knew he was probably going to be there because we got to thank Deion Sanders, bro. You got to thank Deion Sanders. Thank you, Deion, because he wouldn't have been out there if it wasn't for Deion. Thank you, Deion. Primetime did it. Thank you, Primetime. Giving all them fake smiles and hugs and kissing babies and shit. I know inside he was pissed, but he was just like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Whatever, fine. Fuck. And everybody being groupies. Can I have a picture? Can I have a picture? Can I have a picture? And he just giving his presidential smile, like, because he's an actor now. He be acting. He be acting. He showed up when Roman wasn't there. He don't give a damn about no Roman. He don't give a damn about no Roman, no bloodline. He don't give a damn about that shit. That strike, bro. No, it didn't. Because that strike ain't affecting his paycheck. You know, if you see how much he worth, it wasn't no damn strike. That was Primetime. Primetime did that shit. And then he is cool with Endeavor, though. He is buddy with Endeavor. And then Nick Khan is his friend. So, yeah, Rock cares about. See, the y'all just can't let him go, but he been let y'all go. Y'all just won't let him go, though. He just came back and just, I'm here, I'm in town. Fuck it. Hey, Rock, you want to catch it? No, I don't. I got a plane. I'm heading to Deion's house. Yeah, the strike is not hurting him at all. Like, at all. Like, if anything, he's donating too. He's making enough to donate too. That's why it's like, you got the audacity to ask us to donate to Hawaii. We ain't got no fucking money. You give us the money. Talking about please help. You standing there with Oprah. You donate. Join me in donating $1 million. Who got $1 million? Who got that? Give me $1 million. How about that? Since he said I got $7. Yeah, talk about, yeah, he don't need, that's John Cena that is there because of the strike. That's John Cena there for the strike. And then I seen people like Batista gonna come on. Batista done with y'all. He don't fuck with y'all. He said, leave him alone. Leave me alone. I'm done with this shit. Leave me alone. Don't ask me. Y'all got John Cena. So yeah. That happened. Yeah. So we're gonna get ready for, of course, this week it is Grand Slam. If you don't know, I'm about to be on my Excalibur, but not as fast as Excalibur. I can't do it. Because, this Wednesday, of course, is the AEW Championship. You have MJF versus Samoa Joe. And then, of course, the AEW Women's Championship. You have Saraya versus Toni Storm. You have Chris Jericho versus Sammy Guevara. You have the winner takes all, Claudio Castagnoli. I just say Claudio versus Eddie Kingston. For the AEW International Championship, they got a running back, which is Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix. Of course, they making up because Rey Fenix couldn't go to All In because people being racist about that visa shit, so he couldn't participate. So, of course, he could count on Lucha Brothers, and Lucha Brothers is boys. So he's like, I got you. I'm gonna make it up for you. I got you. So we got Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix. And then, of course, they did announce on Rampage, it will be Christian Cage and Luchasaurus versus Darby Allin and Sting. Sting will return for that. And then, of course, you have the ROH World 6-Man Tag Team for the 6-Man Championship, which is the Elite versus Mongol Embassy. And then you have for the AEW World Trio Championship, it is the Acclaimed versus Dark Order. We don't have a women's match for Rampage. So I'm pretty certain, maybe I hope they change that, but if not, that's just my only complaint. I was just like, at least have a ROH Women's Championship match, since I'm pretty certain that Chris Statlander will be booked for Collision. So, yeah, we have that. So make sure y'all tune in Wednesday for Grand Slam. All of those that's out there in New York, y'all have a good time. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all enjoy yourselves. It's Grand Slam. Of course, Grand Slam is building into the Dream Car, Dream World, Dream, Russell Dream in Seattle. Brian Danielson's hood. They'll be out there. You know, you have Swerve versus Adam Page. We have Brian Danielson versus, Zack Sabre Jr. And then they announced Aussie Open versus FTR. So we have those matches so far for Wrestle Dream. They're still working on that. They're still building towards that. I'm pretty certain they won't be done. It's going to lead into something. I believe it might be the Golden Boys versus Will Ospreay and Takeshita. That's my opinion. That's what I think will happen. Who knows? Who knows? There is the mixed trios mixed. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Lyrics said there's a mixed trios match booked. Anna Jay, Matt Minard, Angelo Parker versus Orange Cassidy, Hook, and Chris Statlander. Oh, okay. That's cute. That's cute. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, give it up for me. Keeks Caliber on the 1 and 2s, but that is the card so far for this Wednesday and also Friday. And I want to just say, y'all, just support all of the Black women that's parts of media. Support us all the journalists, all the podcasters. Just support, heavily support us. We have to fit the status quo. It's not many of us in this space, and we don't get the same luxury as most. But if you know a fellow somebody, especially if they up and comers, support them, protect them, and guide them. We need more protection. We need more guidance, and we need more genuine support. Like I said earlier with the Jade Cargill, the online do not be matching the actions. The actions is not matching we do support Black women. No, y'all do not, like y'all supposed to, and y'all know that. Y'all know that, okay? Just like 2 weeks ago or last month, it was, Denise just doing her job. Y'all had a whole rally for that, and then a whole situation happened this weekend. It is crickets, okay? It's certain people saying something, then it is crickets. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a major thing that happened, and y'all not taking it seriously because it was nasty, and it's just to show the shit that we deal with and have to put up with. So y'all need to do better. And I don't have no faith in that, but if anybody is gonna say something, it's gonna always be me. And I come from the heart when I say it because I want better. You should want better. You should want better for the next generation, for the generation next, and for the generation afterwards. You should want better. Okay, we can't keep talking about how toxic things is if we keep spinning the wheel. Nobody's not trying to break you. It's not going to go anywhere. It's still going to continue to spin. The same, problems are still going to continue to spin unless it takes somebody to punch through that motherfucker. And I can only do so much. I do it for the love of the game, and I'm here to see other girls get to that position, to get to the top. I love seeing anybody get what they deserve, get their flowers and stuff like this. Because like I said, I do this for the love of the game. I'm not trying to get anything out of anyone. You're not about to catch Keeks punch you down to lift me up or nothing like that. The only time I punch somebody down is if they coming for me. Because if you coming for me, I'm going to come right back. I'm like a shark. You going to see me coming. You ain't going to see me coming from the back end. You going to see me coming from the front. That's how it should be. Like, I'm about to fuck over you, and I'm going to tell you I'm going to fuck over you. But I don't do that because there's no point. It should never get that serious. You should want all of us to excel. All of us need to succeed. This jealousy shit and this egotistic shit and this acting like you can't, nobody can't tell you shit, being hypersensitive and all this other stuff. Y'all need to do better. Y'all too old to be acting like that. Y'all too old to be acting like that now. Some of y'all got children, okay? Some of y'all pushing almost being grandkid, a grandparent. And, we have to be united. We have to be together, but it's too many egos in this space. It's too many people wanting to be the person. It's too many of that. So I don't think it will ever be on one accord, but as long as I am in content, I'm going to always speak on it. And I'm going to always give my 2 cents until I just say, all right, I'm done with y'all. Y'all don't want better for yourselves. Y'all just still want to do this same old bullshit. I don't got time for it. Okay? So I do this because I love watching AEW. I'm a wrestling fan, and I'm just here to help y'all understand AEW with content. You got content creators, they work in different ways, but we all bring something different to the table. So uplift the next person. It's okay to retweet somebody. It's okay to say, listen to them. You don't have to, be nasty and nothing like that. Because whether y'all know it or not, I listen to literally everybody. That's how I be knowing what y'all be saying. I'll be like, do you remember what the fuck you said on your show? You said this and this and this. And you know why I got great memory? I'm a criminal justice major. We always got research. Research is literally, I had to always. I'm like, do you remember what you just said? You said this and this and this and this. So do better, y'all. Protect Black women in content and media, journalists. Protect us. Speak up for us. Support us. Add them on to your brands. Add them on to your brands. Public Enemies got me. No shade, okay? Add them on to your brands, okay? Don't have them as status quo. Give them space. Give them freedom. Let them be creative. Let them bring something to the table for your brand, because these Black girls are talented. We got some talented Black girls in media. Like, they on go. They be on that shit, because we got to be on that shit. The minute we ain't on that shit, that's when y'all start talking shit. We got to be on that shit. We not allowed to not fuck around, So support our fellow Black women. My AEW wrestler of the week. Who did I pick? Did I pick somebody? Let me see. Oh, yes, I did. Pick. Yeah, I know. The AEW wrestler of the week is Mr. Adam Page. Adam Page is the AEW wrestler of the week. A man. Look at him, y'all. Just look at him. A wonderful man. That is my AEW wrestler of the week. Adam. Ladies love Adam Cowboy Page. Adam Page. Yes. The ladies will tune in if Adam Page is on the card. Speaking of Adam Page, though, I wanted to say something. Tumblr loves Matt Jackson, y'all. They going crazy for Matt Jackson. And Matt Jackson has found out, so now he's starting to kind of lead them on doing stuff on BTE. And it is so funny. Like, he did a whole slow motion hair whip because they on Tumblr and they go so crazy for Matt Jackson. They love Matt Jackson on Tumblr. They are horny for Matt Jackson. That shit is crazy. So if you're on Tumblr, we saw the nasty shit y'all been saying about Matt Jackson. He's for the Tumblr girls. The Tumblr girls love them some Matt Jackson. So we getting to see Matt Jackson and Adam Page together. Tumblr ladies and ladies. regular ladies. All right. So announcements, like I said, what's coming up, the AEW Awards. Make sure y'all get ready for that. I am excited for that. Remember the Lifetime Achievement Awards. I'm giving my flowers to Jeff Jarrett this year. Yes, they do love kids. Like, they love the Elite on Tumblr. So they're very horny for the Elite. Yes, so AEW Awards, the only awards that matter. It is in December. Nominations is coming out in November. I can't wait. Okay, I'm doing it different this year. It's gonna be the same, but I'm doing it different. I'm adding some Black women into this that is helping me with this. I can't wait to show y'all like the creativity and everything like this. So make sure y'all tune into the AEW Awards. It's gonna be funny like it was last year. I know last year when I had said FTR was the tag team champions of the last year, that whole the comment section, Drip and Banks was just, they was doing too much. So yeah, Double J is getting a Keeks AEW Lifetime Achievement Award this year. He deserves his flowers. So so make sure y'all tune in for that. Can't wait for that. Next week on the show, of course, I'm going to be reviewing Grand Slam. I'm going to have a young lady by Funky Diva. She's going to be joining me next Monday. So make sure y'all tune in. We're going to go over Grand Slam and, of course, Collision. So tune in next week. Hit my getaway music. We out of here.
You've mentioned a couple names recently. Who were they?
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans,